is Ms. Hurst from Hamilton County Schools. We're going to continue our work with the unit on fairy tales by reading a text today called Into the Woods. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. Today we're going to be comparing and contrasting the points of view of different characters in a text. So as you guys do your first read, this is fiction because it's a play, but it's also a play, which is a little bit different than some of the other texts we've read. So I want you to notice who the story is about, what happens, where and when it happens, and why those involved react as they do. I want you to annotate by marking vocabulary and key passages you want to revisit, connect ideas within the selection to what you already know and what you've already read, and respond by writing a summary of the text. I want you to go ahead and do that contiguous first read, so straight through, and then we will do a close read afterwards. Pause me while you do your contiguous first read and press play when you're ready to continue. All right, like I said, we're going to be comparing and contrasting the points of view of different characters in the text. Remember, whenever we do a close read, it will make sense for you to go ahead and write answers down because they will help you as you do your end task. So we're going to start by looking at page 2, and we're looking about halfway down when all 4 of them say, I wish. So really we're looking at the entire first page and a half up to this point. And I want to know, how does this introduction compare to the original fairy tales we've read? Why might the playwright have chosen to start like this? All right, now we're going to go to page 3 and we're going to stop here. Jack, on the other hand, had no father and his mother. Why did the playwright include this? How does this change or shape our view of Jack? All right, next we're going to go to page 5. And we're looking at after the baker's wife says, and save some of those sweets for Granny. How is Little Red Riding Hood's introduction different from other characters? How is her story different from Cinderella and Jack? All right, on page 6, we're gonna stop after this section. Cinderella says, what's the good of being good if everyone is blind, always leaving you behind? Never mind, Cinderella, kind Cinderella. Nice, good, nice, kind, good, nice. All right, what is Cinderella's perspective here? What other characters might feel this way? What characters might not feel this way? All right, now on page 7, right after the baker says, actually, we're looking at when the witch says, it's not what I wish, it's what you wish, points to wife's belly. Nothing cooking in there now, is there? So what story might be happening here and why? Why do you think that? All right, now we're going to look at page 8. On page 8, we're looking after the baker and the baker's wife say beans. What's happening here? What stories are you noticing? All right, let's look at page 10 now. After Jack says, a piggy? What do you notice about Jack here? How are Jack and Cinderella different? And then on page 12, after it says, the time is now. I don't actually see that. am I page? Oh, it's actually on page 13. My bad. It says the time is now. So it says, into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods, but not forgetting why I'm your, they're saying different things, on the journey into the woods to get my/our wish. I don't care how, the time is now. What is similar about all the characters at this point? What's different about all the characters at this point? All right, so as we go into our end task, remember this is where you're going to do your best work. You're going to write an entire paragraph, if not more than one, and you're going to include evidence from the text. How does the author contrast the points of view of different characters? When you're done, you are good to go. Have a wonderful rest of your day.